Obviously, always happy with the win. I always look at things and just go, number one, what are the key takeaways? And, good teams find ways to win. And as competitors, of course, they elevated their game and we needed to respond. So I just told the team, I think we played 3 good games out of 5. And that equals to a win. But the baseline isn't going to carry us for the rest of the season. And we know that. So that means it's on us to own flexing that competitive muscle, start to finish. And okay, great. That's something that's great to gain experience about and learning about. What combinations work, who goes out there and elevates and all that good stuff. So I look at it and I go, yes, we got the win, and that's the best part about this, and we're learning. And so from where we are to where we're going to finish the season, I know we're just going to continue to climb. And fortunately, we got a couple guys over here that put the team on their shoulders and helped us get that W. See that segue?
Thanks, Coach.
Yeah.
Thank you, Coach.
Yeah, you bet.
Bring the mic over to you guys.
All right, can you take us through that last set, going before 2 previous sets, lost both of them, and then you came out, were able to go on a 3-0 run, help close out the game. Take us through adjustments that were made.
Well, I think they had 2 guys that were getting hot, and they carried them for a while, and their energy, their physicality, all that stuff. So we had to make adjustments, spin the dial a little bit, and put bigger guys on a couple of those guys. And fortunately, one of them sitting next to me, and I can't remember exactly, but like the first 2 balls went at you, and he got a soft block, a control, and we turned it. And so it was, we like to call ourselves elite problem solvers because we have a lot of tools in the shed, so to speak. So we had to check down into a better rotation so that we have better matchups, and it always comes down to execution either way. And fortunately, we had guys that executed when the game was on the line.
Yeah, number 2 on the other team offensively kind of came alive starting second, third set. What was it like kind of responding to his shots, and what adjustments did you think about as the game was going on?
Yeah, he was a good player. We had to shift our block options a little bit, kind of hone in on him a little bit. But, yeah, he's a good player.
Honestly, I think it's just one point after another. No matter who scores the point, whether it's us or them, it's just how do we win the next point? And, yeah, he had a great game, but everybody has great games. He played well. Yeah.
All right, this is for either Noah or Wesley. With Parker coming back, what was that like to have his energy on the court, how he competed and everything? How was that?
Yeah, I'm stoked to have him back. Fellow middle. We're good buddies outside of the court, so it's good to see him back on the court, and he had a good first 3 sets. Yeah, really proud of him.
Yeah, there's something about having a 7-footer next to you, including this guy. It gives you the confidence to go do your job because you know that they're going to do theirs.
Yeah, and I have another question for Coach. You said there are some lessons that you're taking out of this game. What do you think are 2 of the main lessons that you're taking?
Well, I'll keep building off of that question because Parker had 5 digs. The defensive effort was he's hitting the floor for the ball, and that's infectious. That's one of actually the things that we as a team can improve because a couple balls hit the floor and we didn't get after it, and that's just not okay. So, that's on us to learn that and just to be aggressive, dogmatically aggressive after every single ball. There is no ball that doesn't deserve an effort. So we have some room to grow in that. That's one of the big ones. I liked that we kept the ball in play from the service line because for a while there they were struggling with the jump float, but they also acclimated to that. So we made some changes there as well as to who we're hitting and all that good stuff. So from a certain standpoint, playing chess is just fun.
And then going to Caleb, 45 assists tonight. He had 49 against Princeton, I think. Just what does he bring with consistency every single night? We see him come out, and he keeps on doing this.
Well, I'll just look at the stats real quick, but I would guess to say that his rotation was our best point-scoring rotation from him, the service line. And that's a combination of a bunch of things. He puts a lot of pressure on with his serve by hitting his targets. I think he's leading the MPSF in defense, so he's putting the ball in the air for us. And that means we have one of our biggest blocking lines up there. And then he also makes good set decisions. He looks for good matchups. He looks for good opportunities. He puts guys in good situations. So, yeah, we trust him to run the offense.
And what did you say you're looking to work on before your next game? Coming up Saturday, I think, right?
Well, we'll always put health as our wealth as a priority for us. So making sure that we're physically primed and ready and resting when we need to, giving the guys the right breaks so we can always go in and be at our best. I think I haven't looked at Santa Barbara yet. I mean, honestly, it's like we want to go 1-0 against CSUN, and now I'm about to flip the corner there and just go 1-0 against Santa Barbara. But I also know how their style of play is, and there's no such thing as an easy match, and it's on us to actually go in and keep the pedal to the metal mentality, which, I mean, when we do, we are pretty damn good.
And then for Noah and Wesley, kind of piggybacking off that question, you have 3 wins in the past 4 games against ranked teams, and then going again on Saturday against another ranked team. How do you guys keep on preparing yourself, keeping yourself healthy, and stay undefeated in this stretch?
I think it's all about us just playing our volleyball. It doesn't really matter who's on the other side of the net, because if we play our best, that we're going to beat anybody. And yeah, we're going to have to watch video on their hitters and stuff like that, but I think I trust our ability to do that against anybody.
Yeah, like Coach said, just taking care of our bodies, making sure we're ready to go for practice, and then when Saturday comes around, go 1-0.
Any other questions? Do you have any team rituals or stuff that helps you, stay on top of things when you're going from game to game?
Yeah, I mean, we're diligent about watching film. We're going in a few days beforehand and scouting their hitters, their setters, everything. So we'll continue doing that moving forward, and yeah.
Anything else? All right. Thanks, fellas.
Sweet.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.